live from Austin, Texas, with yet another stream I have no control over. It's Multimedia Monday with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello! Oh, chat's starting to notice all the great things in the Multimedia Monday intro. Thank you.
Good, good. Yeah, once again, props to Alex for putting that together. For reference, like 90% of the text was from me. Alex did the rest. It was a true collaboration.
Yeah, Danny was the one who was just like, here are a lot of the phrases I would like. And I was like, I also like these phrases.
Everything I associate with 90s PC gaming, which is to say, probably totally inaccurate because I have no perspective on it. But that's why we do this show. I'm a non-PC gamer. Alex is a born PC gamer from the roots.
To be fair, one of the first games I played was that Alpha MS-DOS game, so
That's true, that's true. I'm gradually becoming acquainted with all facets of PC gaming culture, including today, where we're going to play cartoon-making PC software.
Yes! Yes!
Stuff that I was only vaguely familiar with back when it was new. I've seen some memes, some videos of people using the software to create masterpieces. And Alex also spent this weekend putting together some cartoons using this stuff. So we'll be seeing how these work, going to see their inner workings, we're going to judge them as to whether they're good for their purposes. And then I guess we'll see the stuff that Alex created that he spent so much time on this weekend.
You sound so... See, here's how I was doing it.
I'm so scared of this. I have no idea what to expect.
Okay, so here's how I see it. See, I've always wanted to make cartoons, but I can't animate. I can't. But I want to make something that I can send to Sundance. I want to make something really good. And you, Danny, and the audience, you're my test audience. You're gonna let me know what needs to be changed, what you like, what you don't like. I don't have the knobs in front of you, so post, I guess, Angel or
Devil Bubsy.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like, you just, you see something you like, be like, hey, and when you hate it at the end, in the questionnaire, say, like, please do not show Spider-Man ever doing that ever again. God, no.
We're going to show this at Sundance. It's going to be at Cannes. It's going to be worldwide, but first, you're our test audience.
Yes.
And you have to tell us whether these cartoons are morally acceptable.
Oh, Danny.
That's the most important part.
Okay, so first off, we better get started. So, welcome to the screening room. We're going to start off with my personal favorite cartoon-making piece of software. It's called Hollywood, and...
It's just Hollywood.
It's just Hollywood, baby. This game actually had a sequel starring a bunch of... that took place in a weird... high school. It's called Hollywood High, and you can make your own, like, teen dramas and stuff. I never played it. That's because... Hollywood features cartoon animals, and Hollywood High featured humans. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. There we go. Let me adjust the audio here.
Theater Rhythm. I love that game. Oh, Theatrics.
Theatrics is interesting. They made a lot of... They started out as a separate educational company, and then doing games for everyone else, and then they just decided to make their own.
Wow.
So...
Okay, so it just plops you right into the interface. It's just like brief intro, and now you're making cartoons.
Yeah.
Some people out there remember this.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I've seen this around. I bet a few people played this way back when.
So you may notice something, and that is that all the characters are incredible, and that's true. So let's do let me show you how you actually, kind of set this up.
Okay,
so,
yeah, walk us through this.
So first thing you need to do is give your show a title. Since Alright, so I've been, hi, welcome, Bad Coffee. Hopefully you get some good ones soon. So
I hate bad coffee. I like good coffee.
So, let's start out with giving the show a title. How about something with our pal, Gex and Bubsy go... Well, most things need a conflict or thing, but yeah, I'm thinking of doing something like the hero's journey. So the heroes go to the gay rodeo. There we go.
Perfect. I love the pun.
Oh, it's gay road. No, so gay rodeo. One word. Not rodeo.
Gay rodeo. That was a Wii U game, I think.
Okay, so first thing you do is you pick out your settings. So where would the gay rodeo be? Well, let's say they're in the kitchen discussing the gay rodeo. It's a beautiful kitchen here. There's a lot of different.
You gotta have prep. For reference, the gay rodeo is something spoken of by Gex in Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko.
Yes, he says he looks like he's going to the gay rodeo. And in my heart of hearts, Gex and Bubsy, who are married, are deeply, deeply entrenched in gay rodeo culture. It is their favorite thing on earth. So there's actually a lot of fun settings. There's this Hoover High cafeteria where you can eat roadkill.
Oh my God! Whoa! I just looked up and those are eyeballs. You're scooping eyeballs.
Yeah.
Herbert Hoover.
Yeah. I really like this game.
What's brain jello? Man, okay. We're already off the rails. We're not even 10 minutes in.
So look at this beautiful tech. Okay,
and now you've strapped me to the hood of a car and driven me out to the desert.
This is how you go to the gay rodeo. So I think this is going to be our setting. I think this is a perfect setting. Rodeo is a better phrase for gay rodeo, but I think we're good. So
Hold on, there's a Gex-themed electronic music act. I'm learning a lot in Gex secretly in the background.
Good. So I think we need Gex.
Right.
So I think this guy's going to be Gex. But
that's just Filbert.
Let's change some things. If you click on character, you can change the character profile. So I'm going to change his name to Gex. And it's actually real important that you do this because it helps make script editing easier, which I'll get into.
That's good, actually. So you actually see Gex in the script.
Yes.
Nice.
What was
superhero, teacher, vampire,
secret
villain,
agent, movie star,
hippie,
cab driver, billionaire, adventurer. What do you think Gex is?
I think Gex would be a entrepreneur.
Okay, he is an entrepreneur. His hobby, I would say, is...
I wouldn't say hypochondria is my hobby. It's more like something I just do on the side.
Would you say his hobby is watching TV?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so here's the thing. This has text-to-speech parsing, so every character has a voice, and they're not bad. Let's choose let's hear what Nerdy Mail sounds like.
My name is Gex. I am an entrepreneur, and I am interested in watching.
I can't hear that.
Okay, let's turn this up a bit so people can hear.
Yeah, play it again.
All right.
My name is Gex. I am an entrepreneur, and I am interested in watching television.
All right.
Okay, that's literally just Filbert from Rocko's Modern Life.
It
literally.
Is. So let's. There's a couple other ones. There's this one.
Hey there.
Which I like.
Hi there.
That's just me.
Hello there.
And here's my favorite.
Hey there.
This, however, does make the cartoons insufferable, so I'm not using it.
Oh, it just talks slow the whole time.
There's also
Hi there.
the ASMR Gex.
ASMR Gex.
Hello there.
That one I usually use. And
Hey there.
Hey there.
Hi there.
I love that.
My name is Gex. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm interested in watching television.
You know what? I think that's a perfect Gex voice.
I have a clothespin over my nose.
He's perfect. So, did I choose another character this way or no? Okay.
Yeah, now it's Moonbase Alpha. Make him talk about John Madden.
Okay, so we need a Bubsy. I know you're all thinking the cat here or the fox here should be the Bubsy, but no, I think there's a better one.
Okay.
Let's go with this character, Bev. I think is her name.
Bevsy.
Bubsy. I love Bev, by the way. Let's go to script. Actually, that's not what I want. I want character. This is Bubsy.
Hey, welcome everyone. Hope you're enjoying the cartoon making process.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting back, watching it happen. There's nothing I can do about it.
No, you just gotta sit and watch. Bubsy is, of course, a cab driver.
Right.
And Bubsy's hobby is, well, we know Bubsy loves one
There's
thing.
3 different raising things.
Well, you can raise cats, dogs, or tropical fish. What else do you need? I think Gex's hobby is, of course, bungee jumping.
Right.
It's very extreme.
That's so specific. Of course it would be in there.
Let's see.
Nowadays it would just be like extreme sports.
Hello there.
Oh, I think that's cute. I don't think that's nerdy at all.
My name is Bubsy. I am a cab driver, and I am interested in bungee jumping.
Alright, I like that.
I'm addicted to helium.
Tanny, be nice. So, Bubsy, of course, for this part should be offset. So, let me see if I can't delete Bubsy here. Remove Bubsy.
Are they really in the car?
Well, let me, okay, let me go to
there
setup.
we go.
Let me
That's
go to
better.
setup. Let me go to setup. So they start in setup you get them to start in their positions where they should start on the...
Okay. This looks pretty simple. You can just drag and drop.
Yeah, that's what I really like about this game. It's really simple, but there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, everything is very clearly defined. I can tell this would be good for kids. It's good where you can just click around and make things happen just by experimenting.
So, let's...
Bubsy moves.
Bubsy moves. Bubsy faces right. Actually, Bubsy should not move, so let's delete that move.
Hey,
and that's
babe.
the thing.
Bubsy should say, hey, babe. Wow, yeah, I can make this happen.
And, hold on. Now, there's more you can do. There's a lot you can do, but let's start with this.
We're reshooting the pilot. It's different now.
Hey, babe. Welcome to the car.
So, it's great.
All right, we've already got a story.
So, there's a lot of things you can do here. I like this, but you know what I think this needs? I think this needs some music. So, let's go to all the sound effects you can use. And there are so fucking many sound effects.
Oh yeah, people mentioning just in terms of cartoon creators, there were a ton.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot to cover.
Looking for something rodeo-esque. I like this one. This sounds like music you hear when you're going on the way to the rodeo.
Saloon?
Ooh, saloon's probably good. I don't know if I'm up to
That's
saloon.
not the kind of saloon I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting something like...
This is the saloon where you drink out of sadness
Yes, this is the
instead of
saloon where you
happiness.
die. How about heroic? You know what? I'm out of time, so that works. So you've got this heroic music. They're in the car.
Oh, was there a Simpsons cartoon maker? We got to play that next.
There was. The nice thing is you can animate them pretty easily by doing this. And then it puts it in the whatchamacallit. And not just that. Hold on. Let's, yes. Is it here? No, I think that's in...
Toilet flush.
Oh, you'll get that toilet flush. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm specifically looking for... Hold on. Where is it? There we go.
It suggested you put it in a scene where they stop at Buc-ee's for gas.
Okay.
Sex smooch? Oh,
Sound effects! Danny! This is a children's game!
I can't help what I read.
So you can change their expressions. And here's a nice thing. Let's say you want that kiss here. So it looks like Gex is kissing. You can just copy and paste, and by the way it reads it is...
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's great. You can't do this in any of the other cartoon makers I used. It made me feel like I was dying trying to use it.
Looks like I was banned in record time.
Holy shit, you are uber banned. Yeah, you're a dead man. So the nice thing is the characters have different positions. He can lean in after the kiss and be like... he can have a different expression on his face. Maybe, let's say he looks surprised.
Make sure you capitalize it. I would have had him say, "Yum, yum, give me some." But do what you want. Oh, man.
Hold on! You can't say that without a good musical sting. You know that. So let's go to a good one.
Yeah, Renpai was directly based on this.
And Bubsy is like... I lean back and be like...
Oh, Bubsy's the reasonable one in this relationship, I see. I guess someone has to be. Christ almighty. Gex always looks pompous.
Hold on.
I'm glad they give you the ability to look pompous, though. That has a lot.
Yeah, they let you do some really stupid things, too. Hold on.
Dude, there's so many sound effects. Oh, boy.
Not just that. We can make him cry.
Sighs and cries. That's Gex. Yeah, just pretend this is liquid television. Coming up next is the Max.
Come on.
But first you gotta sit through the head.
Let's see. Where is... I don't know, he's being a dick here.
He's just expressing a variety of emotions. Alex is just writing the great American novel right now.
Safe driving is the most important Rule of the road.
Can you change that to say meal of the day?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Bubsy has already taken drugs.
Hold on. No. I need in particular. Yes, I need cartoon sound effect of Hold on. There's one I need in particular.
Tepid Snake claims that the Spider-Man cartoon maker is not for making anything with, really, compared to this. But a lot of people have experience with that, which is why I'm glad we're showing it off later.
Hold on. He's gonna cry some more.
Meanwhile, while I was looking at chat, Alex added a discombobulation sound effect.
Taps, and he's gonna change his facial expression to, like, that.
Penis music sting. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, we don't plan to make anything coherent in the Spider-Man maker.
Alright, so who wants to see what we've got so far?
Okay, play it.
So, once you did that, you can go to the theater, and you can just play what you made.
Roll it. Oh. Sinister.
I love it! No way, it's great!
Hey babe, welcome to the car.
I love going to the gay rodeo with you, honey. Yum yum, dim sum.
Give some.
I'm
Now
sorry.
Dix, you gotta keep your eyes on the road.
That's totally unfair, but fine.
Right in his
Don't be like
face.
that, Dix. Safe driving is the most important meal of the day.
You're right, I shouldn't crash the car on the way to the gay rodeo.
Wow.
So,
Wow, it only took you like 10 minutes to make that. A
it
fully
was-
featured scene in the next hit movie about Gex and Bubsy
and
going to
there's
the gay
so
rodeo.
much you can do, and the fun thing is that, like, if you want to do something real stupid, like him just bouncing up and down, you can even put in things like pauses and stuff. You can do a lot in this.
It sounds like the one to play if you're serious about making cartoons.
It is. It really is. There's also other things like here. Let's scroll down. Where was I? Okay.
People say it's a masterpiece, fantastic work, a triumph.
Okay.
I agree with all of these things.
So I'm gonna definitely. It's like someone's getting rode there. Okay, let's try mischievous. Yeah. Nah, she doesn't. She can cry, but she can do way more interesting things like.
Act cool. How many times are they going to say gay rodeo?
As many times as God will allow me. Alright. Now,
Stream dropping out. It better not.
oh man, hold
I'll
on.
kill the stream. I'll kill it.
No, it looks like it's hold on, let me check the rate here. Let me
Oh, what if Toonces was an Uber driver? That would be so easy to make with this.
Alright, so Toonsis, the Uber driver. No. So what happened? There we go. Don't get rid of my stage directions. They're excellent.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. One also nice thing is that if you're out of ideas and you don't know what to do, they have an idea crease thing here.
Oh, what?
Let's put in a plot twist.
There's a plot twist. Alright, I'm in.
Okay.
Do it. Bubsy and Gex kill a man on the way to the gay rodeo.
No, they don't.
No, they're just gonna run him right on over.
All right. Hey. Hold on. That should be Bubsy, actually. Bubsy should be like, watch out, babe.
Yeah, Gex is too busy crying to be watching the road.
Let's see. Turn off caps lock.
The gang kills a man on the way to the gay rodeo. Yeah, I don't know who Sid is. I can't wait to meet him. and
Oh,
then
you'll
kill
meet
him.
Sid in a second.
Yeah, they can't stop here. This is Bat Country. Thank you for the 100-bit step and snake.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the review from Movies, and Movies magazine.
Another stunning character-driven piece of cinema. A must-see.
Sure.
I agree. This is pretty self-indulgent, Alex.
Have you not seen any of my art? It's all self-indulgent. Alright, so we got crowds, too. Crowd likes that, of course. And, crashes and explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And... No, I don't, no, not yet. It's not ready. It's not ready for prime time. And that's the nice thing. You don't have to go to the theater to do that, too. It'll actually... You know what? I'm going to put this on just for a second so you can see how it actually parses the script here.
Okay.
So it goes scene, and then it's like...
Oh, nice. This is like a preview in
yeah.
Adobe Premiere or something.
It is. It parses it, and then,
Oh, this has to have a timpani boner sound. It has to. Boom.
It probably does.
Hey babe, welcome to the car.
I love going to the gay rodeo.
Love that Bubsy welcomes him to the car. And then he says Gimsum.
Okay, as a child, I fucking loved the way it would incorrectly parse things. It was one of my
You
favorites.
got to keep your eyes on the road.
But yeah, as you can see, it has really a really full-fledged parsing system. And like I showed earlier, if I just copied and pasted like SFX Yon Mail and moved it to like to after Gex crying, it would parse it just fine. It's really cool. Interesting. Yeah, like if I'm gonna move this here. Let's just say he yawns. Let's just say because I just like literally Control X there. Let's just say Bubsy faces right and yawn. No. And then Gex.
They make this so much easier than the other cartoon makers
Yes!
I played with.
Holy fuck!
I played with the Tiny Toons cartoon maker on NES. That was impossible.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most of these are really hard, but this is actually pretty. This isn't bad. Not only is it not bad, what I really like about it is that unlike all the other Cartoon Maker games, I think if you're actually interested in scripting and making cartoons and things like that, this actually gives you a kind of basis to work on. Like instead of just like with the other cartoon makers, they're fine and all, and you're getting some skills, but this is actually teaching kids how to actually parse scripts and write and things like that, and I think that's actually really fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an NES game, but yeah, there's only so much you can do on that platform.
Okay, so back to the story. Gex and Bubsy just ran over a man.
Right.
And we're gonna need a sound of a man screaming here. I don't want to do a crying male. It's a little too depressing. Let's see what painful moan sounds like. I hope it's... Actually, I should do a shout and then a painful moan.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, that one's classic.
Arg!
And then, of course, the classic...
Play ball!
Not the classic play ball! But, let's see. Where was... Painful moan. Yes! And then, now I like this, but I think that what should happen is, after the car crash, Bubsy should look shocked. So let's get a shocked face.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were stock Doom sound effects in here. They appear everywhere else.
Why is she so happy? No, you're too happy there, Bubsy.
That's like a surprise party surprise, not running over a man surprise.
Yeah, I'm looking for like... There we go.
A look of consternation, yeah.
There we go, panicked. That's definite. And then Gex should be panicked too.
Yeah.
As they run, and he's gonna lean back a second as they kill someone. All right.
This is the best plot twist.
So I did not expect this coming. I'm really glad you suggested this. So let's say Sid. Sid is this guy. He's a businessman.
He should
Holy
say...
shit, you ran me over.
I was going to have him say, arg, my legs.
That's too. That's good too. Arg, my legs! I don't know what I would say.
Oh yeah, those old games told you to record your cartoons on your VCR because they didn't have save features. You just imagine a kid putting in hours and hours of work and then recording it on tape.
This guy is mad.
Yeah, he has good reason to be. How did you spell that right on your first try?
Because it says it right there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I think here we're going to call someone on the phone. Let's see. What would be a good sound effect? Bells and alarms.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this real quick.
Alright, so suggestions. Where should we take the story from here?
I'm going to end it very soon because we're running out of time.
Okay. We may not implement your ideas, but we may take inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome Possum would be doing the fake hit and run strategy. Including the part where he says, "Arg, my legs."
Hold on.
Man, it lets you put in pauses. You can perfect your comic timing. Let's quit streaming games and just play this all the time.
You get me, right? Like,
Yeah.
This was my absolute favorite game.
I would just hit plot twist, plot twist, plot twist. Uzi remembers making a 30-frame stop-motion animation on the Game Boy camera and then going to his cousin's house and using the Super Game Boy to record it to VHS. That's thinking. That's kid ingenuity right there. Also, that's like a million different pieces of Nintendo hardware, so I'm sure they weren't complaining. Yeah, buy all the stuff you need to make your own cartoons. Gex becomes invisible. Awesome Possum, I don't think he'd be using the money to help his environment. He's all in on himself these days. Oh yeah, we need more whip cracks. Let's turn this into an episode of Johnny Test.
Oh my god, y'all!
Ah, shittle.
Shittle's better. And then I think we need an end sound. Let's see here. How about... Let's...
Blues End. I want to hear what Blues End sounds like.
You're gonna hear it later. I use it quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're gonna hear Blues End quite a bit.
Alright, I'll trust you.
Hold on. This is what I want to die.
Oh, he should say Shittlesticks.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see him.
We're implementing Jampolian suggestions.
All right, I think this is it. This is what I've made with everyone's suggestions,
All right.
and then we'll show the one that I'm presenting to Sunday.
Okay, here's the complete cartoon prior to Alex's big debut. It's pretty good for something you just make on the fly in less than half an hour.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's very, very fast. I love this. Like, there's a lot you can't do with this compared to some of the other cartoon makers, but I like what you can do.
It's probably gonna say like Shittlesticks.
It's gonna be like Shittlesticks, yeah.
Hey babe, welcome to the car.
I love going to the gay rodeo with you, honey.
Honey.
Yum yum, dim sum.
Yum yum dim sum.
Not now, Gex. You gotta keep your eyes on the road.
It's true.
Crybaby Gex.
Yes.
That's totally unfair, but fine.
Don't be like that, Gex. Safe driving is the most important meal of the day.
You're right, I shouldn't crash the car on the way to the gay rodeo.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, babe. I love not dying on the way to the gay rodeo.
It was then that Bubsy noticed Sid standing up in the road ahead.
Who's
He
this?
didn't look well.
That's the narrator.
Oh.
Hey babe, do you see that guy on the side of the road?
No, honey, I'm too busy looking at your stunning, beautiful face.
Holy shit, you ran me over. Herb, my legs.
Erg.
Ah,
Well,
You gonna call the doctor or what, losers?
I am not a loser. I am an entrepreneur, but fine.
Okay.
Hello, Doc. I ran over a guy. Yes, again.
babe, we're gonna be late. Let's just teleport to the gay rodeo and let this guy deal with it on his own.
Sounds good to me, babe.
Ah, shiddlesticks.
So
He pronounced it
he
perfectly.
did. That's
In the exact way I wanted him to. Oh,
Oh.
good. Ah,
So-
fiddlesticks.
So that's what you. That's an example of what you can make. Let's see the
Brilliant.
movie that I made.
Okay, this is it. This is the premiere motion picture event. That was just a preview for bigger
Let's
things to
save
come.
this. What should we call this?
I enjoyed
one?
that. Good work, Alex.
This is gonna be called Gay Rodeo 1. Okay, the file name is not valid because it's too long. GYR.
It's officially nominated for a Daytime Emmy. Congratulations, Alex.
Thank you. Well, I've got a better one coming up, so. And we're gonna open.
Let's get that Cable Ace Award.
Oh, we're gonna get more than that, baby. After this premieres, this is my masterpiece. This is what I was working on yesterday.
Oh, these are existing characters. Okay.
So one thing I like is I just want to point out the background here where the poster just says "cool" and it's got these two people on it. It's very cool punk.
It is cool.
I want everyone to look at the cool punk poster before I move on to the theater. Okay. I'm just gonna show it off.
I've been waiting all weekend to see this, so here we go. Everybody, a round of applause for
Waiting for Gay Rodeo.
Waiting for Gay
I am so
Rodeo.
excited to go to the gay rodeo today with my spouse. Bubsy.
It's just
Hey,
Seinfeld
hey.
now.
Hello, my wonderful spouse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bubsy.
Are you ready to go to the gayest rodeo San Bernardino County has ever seen?
Absolutely, my darling partner for life and fellow platformer mascot. Bubsy.
No. Let's grab those tickets and get out of here. I want to see those gay cowboys. Stat.
Sure, honey, they should be right on the dresser.
Mr. Smiley, thanks for the 100 bits, and I'm afraid you'll have to find out on your own.
Oh yes.
What do you mean they're not there?
I mean they're not there. Check for yourself.
Oh, they're bickering.
That was good inspection
Yeah,
animation.
Yeah.
Where could they be? I put them in that huge envelope and wrote, "Don't open until the gay rodeo," and set them right by this open window.
Oh, Gex. Here we go again. Here come the
Alright,
waterworks.
Don't panic, little man. I'll call our neighbor and see if they flew into his backyard.
I love Bubsy.
Hello.
Hey, Rocky Rodent. Got a quick question for ya.
Lay it on me, Bubs.
So today's the day of the gay rodeo, right?
Yep, social event of the season. You going?
Well, that's why I'm calling you, Rockorama. Me and the Dexter had 2 tickets to go, but we lost them.
It does sound like
That's
Abe.
a shame. I hear those tickets are impossible to get.
Totally. We got ours after signing up for a waiting list 5 years ago.
Wow.
My husband Jex is inconsolable.
As he often is.
Yes, he often is.
So I was just wondering if you saw, I don't know, a pair of gay rodeo tickets fly into your front yard. Or backyard. Or if you just grabbed them for yourself.
I am shocked you accuse me of something so heinous. Fellow radical mascot with too much toad. Bubsy, when have I ever stolen anything from you and your mascot husband, Jex?
You took our lawnmower and said that awesome possum destroyed it in an act of eco-terrorism.
He did, and then he repaired it and left it in my garage. Weird guy.
You took our PS4 and gave it to Saga the Time Duck in exchange for weed.
Technically I pawned it to him, and I gave it back.
That Vic Tokai weed.
After 3 years. Do you know how long it took to update it?
Listen, I'm sorry, but you're being very toxic right now. I'm hanging up. I've got somewhere to be in an hour.
Is it the gay rodeo?
Crying at every
My
mention.
life is none of your business. Goodbye.
Wow, what an asshole.
I'm sorry.
Gay rodeo, here I come.
Don't worry, I put sugar in his gas tank yesterday after he drove his Geo Metro into our front yard. He won't even make it to the San Bernardino Regional Event Center parking lot.
Babe, you're the best.
Damn.
And they lived happily ever after.
So, what do you all think?
I think this series is getting picked up. We're
What?
talking 5 seasons in a movie. Easy.
Thank-
7 seasons in 2 movies.
Thank you to, the opponent for catching the Waiting for Godot reference. Thank you.
Well, it looks like it met with a very enthusiastic response here at Sundance. Wow, look at these reviews just rolling in. Everyone loves it. Everyone wants to see it on ABC Friday night. This is it. This is going to be the new hit sitcom for the hip kids of the 21st century.
Yeah, this is probably one of the funnier things I've done.
I think every episode should be them trying to get to the gay rodeo and being foiled by a different mascot.
Funny you should mention that. I think that we're probably done with Hollywood. I think I've shown off everything that needs to be shown off here.
Okay.
And I decided to keep the theme of, because it's hard to write new stories, I decided to keep the same kind of theme and execute on it differently in the other ones. So
That works for me.
If you like Waiting for a Gay Rodeo, you're going to love what I did with the Batman
Oh, I can't
game.
freaking wait. Oh my god. Yeah, just seeing a lot of comments from people who had this kind of software as a kid and hadn't thought about it in years, including Jordan. Yep. I wish I had this experience. I would have had a lot of fun with this, because it lets you be real stupid. And kids love making stupid stuff.
So, coming out the same year as Hollywood is Knowledge? What is that? Knowledge Adventure? Who did this? Knowledge Adventure Inc. and Instinct Corporation, Spider-Man cartoon maker.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is a classic. This is a genuine classic of game. I don't know what else to tell you. It's right here. There we go. And,
Well, I'm ready to go on an adventure with Spider-Man.
so, this game actually starts off by giving you a demo of what you can do.
Whoa,
and-
cool.
Yeah.
This wasn't made by you?
I wish. So, I don't like this one as much. It
It looks like Microsoft Paint.
is, and it does give you more things, like I can actually, draw, and if I wanted to, kind of animate. Kind of. But let's start with the basics.
Oh, at least they give you a lot of backgrounds.
They do. So let's start with...
What's the thumbs down icon?
That's actually how you get out of a thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the UI is very graphical.
Is that the exit icon in the lower right?
With the man asleep?
Man dead on the floor?
Yeah, watch this.
Good. Excellent.
But we don't want to go to sleep. We're fine. So you can start it like this. You can put in some music. It's kind of... I find this one way more obtuse and not...
It's got cool art, though.
Sure does. Alright, I want this to be the music here.
Oh, you have to place the music as
Kind
an
of.
actor or something.
I think, like, I had a hell of a time getting my head around this one. So let's add our first character. Of course, we need Gex, and who would be better to play Gex than, of course, our lizard friend, the lizard.
Yeah, it's got to be the lizard.
Mm-hmm. So Gex, let's just say, so the way this works is you hold down the button. And you move him to where you want him to go. And he just
man,
animates.
It just animates on the way. That's cool.
Now you can write things out. So if I wanted to be like,
oh right, this is based on the '90s Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, it uses all those designs.
I am.
Oh god, you have to draw it out.
You can. There's other ways to do it, which took me too long to figure out. And I want this to be bigger, so you can click over here to increase the size of your ink pen. I am Gex.
It makes music while you draw. That's cute.
And you can do other things too. Like, let's say you want to, use a different kind of pen. You can use this kind of lovely little rainbow pen. And
I love audio-visual touches like that.
And okay, this looks like a pain in the ass.
I don't even know what that says.
I can barely tell. So, but you can also type, and this is very important because you will need to do this to make things visible. And
yeah. Oh no,
Bubsy.
Dr. Connor's class.
Bubsy is great. Now this is just one scene. We can change scenes. And unlike this one has an advantage for Hollywood. You can actually do different scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You click here to do a different scene. You click there to delete a scene, and then you click on this to start a new cartoon. So let's do another scene.
All right.
And in this scene,
Scene 2.
Scene 2. What's this? An alley? It's a subway. And who's at the subway? But of course, our pal Bubsy. Now, there's not a lot of cat people here.
Yeah. Who's our Bubsy?
I think I'm going to go with the hunter.
Who the fuck is this?
The hunter. He likes to hunt.
All right.
See? I'm Bubsy, not the hunter.
Yeah, half of me likes the way
to hunt.
half of me likes the way things aren't labeled, and half of me doesn't. Like, I'd rather just you tell me if I hover over it or something. But then again, this is designed for kids.
If you right-click over this... Oh, it's Craven the Hunter. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Craven the Hunter, not just the Hunter. I apologize. Let's put in some music. I like this music. And
wait, he has a raven? Okay, I'm sold.
And if you right-click and hold over a button, it's supposed to tell you what it does. But today, it's decided to not work for me.
Excellent.
Look like a loser.
Click here to make a new scene for your Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get you. All right.
So yeah. And then you can do, there's some other things you can do, like you can put in...
I see a microphone. Can you record your own stuff? Wow.
You know what? You want to do it right now?
Can we?
Yeah.
Is it really going to let you do that? Okay.
Only one way to find out.
What should I say?
I love Gex. My husband.
Okay.
5, 4...
Arg, where's that Gex?
Let's see if it worked. Not at all.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to.
That's fine. But it's an option.
Just imagine him saying, "Arr, where's that Gex?" Well.
Hold on.
Damn, that's a shame.
There should be a way to get it to work. I just need to...
I wouldn't worry about it. This is a virtual machine.
Yeah.
It's a miracle you got the game to work. Oh, I got the briefcase full of money. Yeah, we may not have the microphone installed on this virtual machine.
Yeah.
This is the worst looking comic I've ever seen.
It's really bad.
Hey, Stan, you know these things called word balloons?
No.
You don't just have
You want word balloons, Danny? You can get
don't,
word balloons.
You don't have to just scribble all over every panel.
Okay. Well, thank you for mentioning it, because it does have word balloons.
Jumping in again.
And for this part, let's go to where the word balloon is. And you can, again, click here to change the size of the object to make it a little bigger.
Alright.
And that should be about that size to say, let's see. And the text positions to where your mouse pointer is. This is something I had to learn the hard way. I can't wait. No, not, you can what?
Sweet Bubs and Hella Gex.
Or-
That's what this is called
Okay.
now.
Bubsy to come.
A shitpost generator, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh
all
my
I've ever
goodness.
seen this used for.
I ran out of room, so gay rodeo ticket.
Hey, Popinator, we're playing a
Bob.
very good game.
You missed the best part of the game, but that's okay. Let's bring in Craven. Wah! Boop.
Wow.
Yeah, he just bops on in. We should be making music here, but let me put this down. Let's make this a very big word balloon because he has a lot to say. And then I'm gonna have to say some more. He says, "Bubsy, I am so sorry
This looks-
I couldn't get tickets.
This looks clunky as hell. No wonder you don't like using
But
word
I-
balloons.
Did get a briefcase filled with money."
Classic Golden Age lettering.
Mm-hmm. And next scene.
Oh yeah, it should be Gex, not Bubsy. You're getting your characters mixed up.
You know what? It should be. It should be, but you know what? That was Bubsy talking to Gex.
Yeah, but he said Bubsy.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here. Hold on. So you can go back to your previous scenes, which is nice. You can also watch them. Okay, so you can also edit.
He's so whacked out, he's talking about himself in the third person.
Watch this.
Oh.
Oh,
Gee.
by the way, you can't undo typing. You can't undo typing. So, you can undo a lot of things, but you cannot undo typing, which is why this game is bad.
I'm so sorry I couldn't get tickets, but
You see what I mean? And then see what it does to the scene. Look what happens to the scene now. Do you see?
Put
Do
that
you
in the
see why
animation.
this pisses me off?
Yeah.
Do you see?
This seems a little bit limited compared to Hollywood.
So I'm gonna do a final scene here, but because I'd rather spend more time with the.
There are some good comic possibilities of erasing word bubbles after they've been placed. You could probably do something with that.
You could, but if you had, talent, unlike me.
Oh, they got Venom in here. Whoa!
Yeah, he can do that, and he's like. Hold on, let me see.
Are you going to show the animation of him walking? Because people apparently like that, and it has good music.
Let's see, I think
Yeah, I like that one.
this one, yeah.
It sounds all funky.
I think it's because, hold on, let me try to fix the cycles here and see if that doesn't.
Okay.
Make him walk again. Okay, lowering
That's
the
better.
cycles does a good job here, so let's... Oh, no.
No? Yes?
Yes.
No? Oh, that's cool! That's cool as hell. Yeah! Now play it.
No, hold on.
Eh?
Spider-Man, I don't think will assist them.
Wow. Meanwhile...
And then I think back to the normal thing, because I want to conclude this story.
Alright.
But I do have a video to show you that I made.
Yeah, Spider-Verse 2 looking pretty good. This is a good start. That wasn't me.
I know. But you're still the person I'm going to yell at.
Are we still in the gay rodeo?
No, we're not at the gay rodeo. He got He couldn't get tickets to the gay rodeo, but he found a thing full of cash. We're going to see how this concludes.
He's going to buy the gay rodeo.
You think so? Okay.
Oh, you turned down.
Slowing down the
you
cycles,
turned down the cycles, so now you get load time.
Yeah, now there's load times.
Gex, you're in the floor.
Okay, so I need to get a stamp here so I can have my man talk. He's got a lot to say. Make it huge. Okay.
The poster's talking.
It is.
Hey, I'm a car.
I'm a cool car.
I really wish it had speech synthesis. That's the only thing this is missing. No, keep it. We can buy a penthouse. Gex never learned proper grammar.
No, he didn't.
He watched TV instead of going to school. You could do that. You could scribble out Bubsy, then write Gex, then scribble Bubsy out, then write Bubsy. This is levels of humor I'm not prepared for. This is way beyond me. This must be one of those educational Spider-Man comics they passed out in doctors' offices.
There we go. That one, that time it let me delete something. I want it to be big, huge, monstrous.
Now the word balloon itself is talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope all future memes are in this format. This exact format. It's gotta be this and Windows Movie Maker. That's the only thing you're allowed to use.
Okay, and I think we need a concluding scene.
Okay.
Let's see, what's a good backdrop here? I like this subway.
You wrapped that up pretty quickly.
Yeah. It's because I don't like this piece of software. Hold on, we need a vehicle to fly in. There are vehicles, too.
Oh, sweet!
Yeah.
There's a dump truck.
You think it's a dump truck, but it's not. I learned that the hard way because I was trying to get it to kill people, like to make it look like a dump truck drove into someone's house, but it didn't look good. So...
Yes!
Bonk! And out comes Spider-Man. Let's see, let's go to... Where are you, Spidey? Need a... Yeah, that's the kind of Spider-Man I need. Oh, Spider-Man's not working. That's fine.
Different Spider-Man.
Yes, he's a Spider-Man. Coming out of his cage to shame mankind.
My spider sense is...
Spider senses too. He's huge too. We have a request for Rhino.
Okay. Also, look at how much it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, editing is kind of a problem with this. That was something that Hollywood, I think, sidestepped by making it so easy to just edit the script on the fly.
Oh my god!
It redraws the whole thing. Every time you backspace.
Please, God.
Oh,
2,
boy.
1. I just want to put in some spaces.
Good.
Alright, where's Rhino? Where's Rhino? Rhino. Ah, there's Rhino.
Some good Doc Ock in there.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah, when you pay for this, you're not paying for a robust text parser. You're paying for being able to watch the Rhino charge across the screen very slowly.
I think Doc Ock should pop in.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on!
Oh, little Doc Ock. He's the size of a regular spider.
He's so
ironically.
cute.
He says, I'm here too.
I was gonna make it say something different, but okay.
Okay.
And I saw a request for the Green Goblin, so I must oblige.
Yep, have him just surf on in. Yep. He's leaving parts of himself around. Is that okay?
Yeah. I like your suggestion, by the way.
All right, roll it. I think we got a movie.
We gotta put the end card on.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
End card.
I just want to put this in the theaters as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe's finest role. I'm here too.
All right, and let's go here, and let's do something nice. Let's make this huge. Well, that's too big. Hold on, I remember I did that. Make it say the.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is.
This is using all the computational power of a 486 computer right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just maxing it out.
Your computer's screaming when it does this.
It's the 90s equivalent of mining for Bitcoin. You gotta hook him with the sequel.
The end. Because we think let's that's a new cartoon. So let's watch this. Y'all
all right,
ready?
let's do it. This is Alex's
no, from the beginning. I actually think I can watch it.
Alex's masterpiece made in real time over the course of a stream.
Which one is it?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, up the cycles. It's an average day of dropping into my apartment.
There we go. I am Gex. And I love Bubsy. Bubsy is great.
There's Bubsy.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
Abrupt. Gee. Oh, you left this in here.
Of course I did.
Meanwhile, Spider-Man just off doing his own thing.
Meanwhile. And the lesson, of course, is coming up.
Right. The most important part.
Thanks, here.
My spider.
My spider.
My spider. Moo. Still parts of him.
So what do you think, Danny?
Another masterpiece from the filmic master, Alex.
So, are you all ready to see what I made yesterday?
Yes. Oh boy. Okay, well this is the same thing as with the previous game. This is Alex's pre-made masterpiece that he spent hours on yesterday.
Sure did.
I'm not ready for this, but we're gonna watch it anyway. Starting with the end, huh?
No.
The theme of the gay rodeo.
I call this the gay rodeo caper.
Nice little swish on the arm.
Thank you.
Oh, he's slowing down our computer. Nice room.
Thank you. I made it myself.
There's our boy. Pirouette.
Beautiful.
Perfect landing.
He dances a lot, by the way, because I find it very funny.
It is tail time.
It is. It is tail time. Bubsy is good. Bubsy, let's go to the gay rodeo. I'm gonna read these voices out loud for y'all since it kind of goes by fast.
Okay.
Gex, I have terrible news. I think Rocky Road stole our tickets.
Not again. God damn it. No matter which apartment they get can't get away from that guy.
I can't believe how easy it was to steal those tickets from Gex and Bubsy, the married couple who loves going to the gay rodeo. I love it too. No one can stop me now. No one. I'm above the law forever.
It's the Spider-Man again.
This you can probably read.
Ooh, nice perspective. Yeah, it looks perfect with Spider-Man pasted on top of it.
Wait, I sense it now. Rocky Road stole Gex and Bubsy's gay rodeo tickets. That's awful. They love the gay rodeo more than anything. Don't worry, boys. I'll get those tickets back for you, or my name isn't Captain Novelin misspelled, Novelin correctly spelled.
It's Captain Novelin.
Yeah.
What a twist.
Gay rodeo starts in an hour. I better get going. These stolen tickets won't use themselves, you know. Alright, and here's the vehicle. Are you ready for the climactic battle?
I'm ready. Oh, he's getting him. He's getting him good.
Killing his ass! Oh, get him! Get him!
This is so surreal.
This is so fucking stupid.
He's still going.
He's going alright.
Go off, Spidey.
Go
I mean,
off.
Captain Novelin.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's Captain Novelin. I forget that a couple of times.
Yeah, this is the clone saga.
Don't worry, Rocky's back with more fucking...
Oh, he brought his clones too.
It's clones all up and down.
They're all gonna dine and dash across the city.
I did it. I got the tickets back from Rocky Road and there's no to ignore my typos.
Whee!
He's so happy. He loves Gex and Bubsy and he wants them to thrive and prosper.
What's with the dead Spider-Man in the lower right?
Ignore him. Ignore him.
Ooh. Sinister Gex.
I'm glad I'm making y'all lose brain cells.
That means it's working.
Hello, Gex and Bubsy. I got you your tickets back from Rocky Road and hey, see where I'm crossing that? My favorite.
It's the rodeo hall. Another spin for good measure.
I love watching them spin, I'm sorry. And so, Gex and Bubsy had an amazing evening.
Aw. Jeez, that T's big.
Yeah, that's when I realized I could use a smaller font. Smaller.
Wow.
So what do you think?
A tale of our time. and an adequate follow-up to the first episode.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you were just limited by the limits of the program itself. You did your best. You did put in multiple Spider-Men flipping all over one another, and that's really all I wanted to see.
You saw how good fucking I was at Hollywood, so this isn't on me.
Still 10 out of 10. Going to be a TV series. This one might get 2 seasons, but a dedicated fan base.
For sure. I realize. I completely apologize. You can see how great this thing is going. I forgot to update the title. That was not Hollywood, but here's what it's called. I'm going to change it in a second again as I switch, but yeah.
Still, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
All right. Next game is...
Controversial piece of modern cinema. People are going to be talking about that for years.
Oof, it's going to be the...
Well, if you liked Spider-Man, there may be other superheroes you enjoy.
Yep.
Y'all heard of this Batman? This Bruce Wayne? He's got a guy named Robin, just kind of lives with him.
So the folks who made the Spider-Man game also reskinned it with the Adventures of Batman and Robin.
Oh no, it's the same developers?
Same game.
Oh man.
Literally the same game.
Oh man. Oh boy. Well, here we go. It's happening again.
So like the last one, it starts off with the little stories for you to look at, and you can be like, wow, great story.
Oh, did you draw this?
You are kindest, sweetest man I've ever known. Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm ready to get Joker-fied over here.
You're gonna get real Joker-fied in this. Oops. So... I love this. I don't know what this is.
After a young Bruce Wayne saw his parents murdered before his eyes, he vowed to spend his life on the fight. Although he possesses no superpowers, as Batman he has created an array of almost superhuman talents. Using his
I wish I made this!
You're telling me you didn't make this?
Athletic prowess, Batman spends his life ridding Gotham's streets of crime.
Why didn't they make them transparent?
Maybe they... I thought that was an issue with this, but apparently, yeah. So, this
forgot to make the characters transparent.
They did something. So, again, works the same way. So I'm not going to go through everything here, but I'll do a couple other things. One thing this has different is that it has actual portrait faces of people talking, which is very interesting.
Okay.
So,
it's like an anime cutscene.
As always, we start off where we always do, in a nice home. And let's start off with... oh, unfortunately, they do not have Killer Croc in this game.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
So I guess for this point...
I see Mr. Freeze, I see Poison Ivy.
I guess Poison Ivy is going to be Gex. Let's just make Poison Ivy Gex. I ain't doing anything else
She's
here.
green, it's close enough.
Yeah, so she's going to walk on screen.
Oh, wow, the transparency changes size, too.
And she's going to... Wow, look at that Joker. And she's going to be like... let's see if there are any... Alright, I think this is going to be Bubsy. It's Catwoman. And,
This is your most controversial film take on the Gex and Bubsy couple to date.
There are vehicles, too. I don't know what this is. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. Let's get rid of that. It doesn't really fit in the story.
Thumbs down.
Okay, so you can change the music, and there's a lot of good ones, and, this sexy Joker music. And let's have them say some. Actually, let's switch to the next scene.
Okay.
Click this new scene button again if you are sure you want to make a brand new scene.
I am. Thanks,
Oh,
Robin.
I'm sure.
And they're going to do a talking head scene here.
See you, Tepid Snake, and thank you.
Thanks, Tepid. So if you go here... Oh, get out of here. Go here, you get an option of looking at portraits of the characters. So
These do look pretty good. They're straight from the animated series.
let's have her be here.
Wow. I was not ready for that. Clank.
I don't like that. Let's have,
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is this so scary?
So the nice thing is, all the writing, they put a background around it, so you don't need to put in a word balloon for it to be visible, so I can be like, Gex, honey.
Christ almighty. This is what happens when you do reboot after reboot after reboot.
I can't wait to go to the gay rodeo with
Y'all know in the
you.
future it's just going to be this, right? They're going to continue remaking movies, but it's not going to be enough. They have to mix in other movies and other properties. So it's going to be like Batman at Willy Wonka's factory.
It's him, not. Alright, and then we're going to do a different
Click
scene.
this new scene button.
Because what you want to see is you want to see these characters talking.
Oh, yeah.
So, they didn't give one to... Oh, they did, thank God.
Yeah, Demolition Man 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. Oh, they got lip flaps. Wow, 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 wow.
Let's see,
Yep, Tom and Jerry and the Deer Hunter. The backspacing thing kills me every time. I can't believe we're getting 3 different takes on the same story.
Catwoman has to... I mean, Bubsy has to be here.
Mm. Wow, wow, wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo is what she's saying.
She's talking in hot pink today. Make it a little bigger so it's a little more legible.
The typing noise. Sounds plausible. Love that you gave her a blindfold accidentally. Good. We need to talk about word balloon placement and dialogue pacing.
Wrong. I disagree completely.
All right, this is your directorial debut. You get to call the shots.
And I think we all know who's gonna play Rocky, right? I don't. It's not gonna be a surprise to y'all, right?
Yeah, Clayface.
SMH, man.
Firebug. The Penguin. Oh, okay. He's out of breath.
I'm sorry.
Is this the Batman people want? I mean, maybe in a few years. Maybe Alex is just way ahead of the curve. We already have Batman vs. Superman. Why not Batman vs. Bubsy and Gex? He's gonna flip the gay rodeo tickets on eBay. True evil. I bought them off Amazon and I'm gonna resell them. They call him Wall of Text Joker.
Oh my God, please!
Oh boy. Yeah, the more you type, the more problems you make for yourself. That's right, we did have Batman vs. Predator. We're already in the weird crossover world.
Alright, next scene.
Click this new scene.
Done. Yep, Elmo versus Batman, it could all happen. The floodgates are open. Sesame Street crossing over with DC Comics.
Alright, hold on. Where's another Joker lair? There we go. I mean Rocky Rodent lair.
Marvel crossing over with, I don't know. Miami Vice.
Sounds good. Alright, let's get,
Minions versus Joker. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of text in this one. This is the thinking man's gay rodeo movie.
So we gotta... Where's our man here? He's gotta kind of just be real low. So you can see him.
Yeah, for whatever reason, no transparency in this one. Could be our machine setup. Could be
That's what I'm wondering.
They just didn't do it. I don't know. I think it adds to the mystique. It's not that low.
Yeah.
Click this new scene button.
Alright, let's go to our next scene.
Yeah, I blame society for all of this.
I blame a lot of society for a lot of things. But
Ooh, is this Crime Alley?
Yes, and who's going to be chased through Crime Alley but Batman and the Joker?
Classic matchup.
Let's see.
Hey, don't you touch my parents. Don't you dare. I know what you want to do, Joker. Oh no, Joker's going to the Laugh Factory. I've got some new material to test out.
God damn it!
So much exposition.
It's because there's not much else to do.
This is what the people demanded. They wanted more talking. They were like, less action, more people talking about what they're doing. Oh, he's Captain Novolin all along.
They're always Captain Novolin.
Hey, Brian, this is the weirdest thing we've ever
Brian,
streamed.
I'm sorry you'll all have to watch this.
Click this new...
It's just a preview of what's going to be at the movie theaters next year. You'll see.
Hold on.
Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Batman's motto, tell, don't show. MCU Phase 0.4. Yes, Popnator, yeah, that you heard about that one show. What was it called? Where like they couldn't film the final episodes, they had to use terrible PS2 graphics.
Oh, that one! I saw that! And it looked worse than Second Life looked.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off. They could have done this in Second Life real easy. Night Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, see ya.
I will never forget the Joker.
The Blacklist, that's what that's called. Yeah, look that up. It's a trip. Because they keep switching in between live action and the animation, which was obviously done very quickly.
Oh yeah, let's need some music. There we go. What's nice is you can actually go back to different scenes, and it'll play it for you.
Oh, good.
But you can also change...
It's really gonna type it out like that. Well, it's a good thing there's not much text in this episode.
Alright, let's go to the final episode and I'll No. There we go. Did it erase my scene? Nope. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You know what? I think... Let's see.
Yeah, I may want to crank the cycles before we do the replay, if the text is looking like that. Then again, I don't know. You're the director. You're the genius here.
I am the genius. Okay.
Click this new scene button again if you are sure you want to make a brand new...
No, I don't. Okay. And then the next scene is...
It totally looks like a Telltale game. Other people said it looked like 13 for the PS2. Me, it just looks like a beta version of The Wolf Among Us.
God!
You could probably remake the Sega CD episode of Adventures of Batman and Robin on this. I don't think they include the violent axe murder animation, though. Cowboys and horses. Does Bubsy even know what a gay rodeo is?
No, I don't think they do.
They just like the idea of going there.
They all do. They all really love it. The gay rodeo is the social event of the season.
Yeah, it's the talk of Gotham. Yeah, traverse every inch of that house.
Yeah, hold on. Where's Catwoman? She needs to do some rolling.
I've seen cats do this.
This is what Buttons does when he's freaking out.
Yeah.
They also had a stamp.
I believe they call it the zoomies.
They sure do. Any of these, Yeah, rat! Hold on, how big can I make a rat?
Oh, make that rat huge. Holy shit! It's the final boss.
Click this new scene button again.
Finally, we got to the rat content. We. Oh. Let your creativity run wild with Batman and Robin Cartoon Maker. Oh, there's the whip crack.
Yeah, there's your fucking whip crack.
There we go. Oh, it's the rat family. They brought their kids.
Click this new scene button.
Yeah, I didn't know about this one in the early scenes, but it really paid off in the end. It's a good thing you included all that exposition.
Thank you.
It makes a sound in this one.
Mm-hmm. I do like that.
Good.
That is one improvement. I'm not... Hold on.
Perfect. All right, cut and print.
All right, let's watch it.
This is going to the theaters. This is it. First night showing. Y'all are in the front rows, ready to see the new generation of cinema.
No,
the end.
How do I? Okay, we're just gonna watch this from the beginning.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, no. I know how to do it now. Sorry, it's been a while. Yeah, this one. Okay, y'all ready?
I'm ready. Here we go. Clank, clank.
Let me see if I can overclock this bad boy.
Yeah, I like that. Event. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. It's a shame you can't make the lip flaps match the text.
Mm-mm.
I'm just sucking up all the air in here. Can't believe Rocky Road has turned into such a thorn in our side.
He really has. He really needs to leave me alone.
It's actually a very artistic touch having the text overlay her face. It's like the words have overwritten her sense of self.
I'm sorry, this is really funny to me. Alright.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
No, I sped up the cycles. It's going like 2,000... No, 20,000 cycles faster than it was, so... Alright. I like this beat.
Yeah, the only one Joker-fied today was Rocky Rodent. And his version of Jokerification is to sell shit on eBay.
Well, he's stealing things to flip on eBay is the thing.
Okay.
He stole the tickets to get access to the gay rodeo, to get the exclusive gay rodeo merch, which he's going to sell on eBay for 20 times markup because it's exclusive to the gay rodeo, and as you saw earlier, 5-year waiting list just to go.
That's just evil. Yes, Arnold, remember, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, that's the NES game with the intro that takes forever. Hold it right there, Rocky Rodent.
I heard you lied about getting out on Insta, which is something you should never lie about.
What a scheme.
That's all even for you.
It's not that low.
Sorry. Alright, it's gonna be a little jittery here because I had to up the cycles.
It makes sense, he's out of breath.
Yeah. So, the larger the text, the faster it parses, I've noticed.
That's really bizarre. It seems like it should be the other way around.
Now we're gonna see the cowboys and horses. I love cowboys and horses. It also goes faster with music playing for some reason. This is me.
I hope they have somersaulting. Oh, everyone's happy. Well, I think we have another winner.
So you like that?
I think we have a new box office champion. This is going to get $700 million at the international market. They're going to make sequels, spin-offs, toys, everything.
Are you ready to see?
Oh boy. Well, as is the case with the other games, Alex has one more cartoon prepared in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch this. I'm ready. Classic Rocky Rodent. He's going.
I really like this one.
Oh my god, what is he doing? I'm just gonna stroll into the Joker's bedroom.
That's why maybe it should be a little slower. I like this.
Wow! Rocky!
Maybe I should have... Okay, I've slowed it down a little bit. Oh, I slow it down as soon as it starts to be a normal thing. Great.
Look at this, I can suck in my own stomach.
He's doing real good. He's like, hey, I got a rib removed. Want to see what I can do now?
No.
What sucks is I try to make just a
Oh, I can feel your struggle with this. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Yep, hold on. It's gonna... There we go. Oh yeah, that's what they call the one here in Texas, the very heterosexual rodeo.
Yeah.
You fiend. They call him the world's greatest detective.
They sure do.
Incredible.
So this is what I was doing this weekend.
I'm glad to see the continuing adventures of Captain Novaland. He didn't stop on the Super Nintendo. It all continues in theaters next year. I hope y'all are ready for that.
I gotta say, I really like... It's really fun writing scumbag things for Rocky to do. It really lets me exercise my creative muscle.
It just comes naturally, because Rocky, he's capable of doing anything.
He's a real freak.
Even forging tickets to the gay rodeo. Well, that was good. Yeah, expect to see all these in theaters. Make sure you get your tickets pre-booked.
All right, let's get out of here.
Click here if you are sure you want to quit the Batman and Robin cartoon maker.
If you're sure you want to die. Done.
All right, so that was the Adventures of the Batman and Robin cartoon maker.
You know, I think I like where filmmaking is going nowadays. It was getting a little too repetitive, a little too predictable for my tastes, but now with these new great characters coming into theaters, I think we can win over new audiences. People who go to gay rodeos as well as straight rodeos.
The two halves of society
halves.
holding us all together. So I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm actually probably better than most directors. Almost all directors now. You saw my work.
Let's just say it, all directors. You're better than all directors.
So you know what? I think it's time for me to sit my ass in the director's chair. Whose director's chair? Steven Spielberg's director's chair. I'm better than him.
Yep, you've made 3 movies. That means you're officially Steven Spielberg now.
That's true. It is. And I am. So real quick, this is a movie maker, but not a movie maker. It's actually published by the same folks who did the Spider-Man cartoon maker and the Batman and Robin cartoon maker, and they also developed it. It is Death Knowledge Adventure Incorporated. It is a star-studded film. It is star-studded game. It is much more like a point-and-click adventure FMV style game than a director game. But you do get to make choices. You get to name your movies. You get to choose what scenes happen. So you do get a little bit of control.
All right, roll it.
This also has a ton of discs. It's a very, very big game. So
multiple CD-ROMs.
Yeah.
Too much multimedia.
Alright, so first I have to enter my name. Shit, what is my name today? My name is Alex, as you know, and my last name is, I want to go with Gay Rodeo, obviously, but I think I'm going to go with Ratman.
Alex Ratman.
Alex Ratman, that's my Hollywood name.
Oh, we're already in prison.
Yeah.
For movie crimes.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg
Steven Spielberg put us in jail.
I don't blame him. An Alex Ratman film.
The Ratshank Redemption.
So, is this
wow, you got Jennifer Aniston and Quentin Tarantino?
I got Quentin Tarantino and Jennifer Aniston in the mid-90s.
Wow.
When they were at the peak of their game. Same thing with Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller.
We already had the end.
Yeah. They were all like, oh, you did one round of Desert Bus? Well, we're at your service.
Yeah, that's actually a secret. If you do a round of Desert Bus, Penn and Teller are legally obligated to star in any films or media you create.
They'll do whatever you want. You get one day with them. Who was that?
Excuse me, where's this one going?
Stage 17, watch your backs.
Oh. We weren't in prison after all.
No, we were just on the movie set.
Yeah, turn it up a bit if you could.
Yeah, hold on.
Welcome. I've chosen you to direct our next project, so welcome to the studio.
It's great to be here.
Making movies is one of the greatest jobs in the world. You've got to have talent and intuition, patience and energy, and the real innate ability to tell a story, and a comfortable pair of shoes. Of course, a great crew is also essential, so I've handpicked some of the best people in Hollywood to work with you, and I'll be around to guide you through the process from writing the script to premiering the film, the movie you're about to personally make. So go to studio operations and please sign in.
All right, time to go to studio operations.
Man, things are moving so fast. Uh-oh. Earthquake.
Wah, wah.
Whoa. Just a minor trembler, nothing to really worry about.
Do you live there?
Welcome to Southern California.
Unfortunately.
I'm your PA, that's short for production assistant.
Hey,
Come on
man.
into operations to sign in. You can't start production until you do.
Okay, so we had an earthquake. There's a big, I don't know what this is over here.
Holy shit. You're going to be shooting your movie into space.
You can see the credits, the graphic lab. This reminds me a lot of Peter. It kind of does remind me of Peter Molyneux's The Movies in the way that the different parts of the movie making are kind of cordoned off and you have to like walk actually around the set and things like that. That definitely reminds me of the movies and was actually one of the things I really did not like about the movies.
Hmm. So you'd say this is
I'm here
superior.
to assist you. If you ever need help, just click on the page or I'll leave it here on the desk. Oh, I know I have it here somewhere. 1 second.
Who is she? I've seen her.
Yeah, she does look familiar.
Was she in that Are You Afraid of the Dark game?
Okay, now this is studio operations where you get started. So grab one of the blank slates and then sign in.
Okay.
Yep, that's how they do it here. Oh, you have a fake screensaver.
I like the fake screensaver quite a bit. That's really a nice touch.
Oh, maybe she was in Girls Club.
Hit OK. If
In fact, I'm pretty sure it was.
So now, then hit OK. Click on the newspaper when you're done reading it.
Ah, you're in Variety.
Yeah, the Rat Man has been hired to direct a film. SEC's doing a big
The
gamble.
guys at the studio are thrilled you're directing this picture, but they run a tight ship here, so they're going to monitor your budget and schedule on a daily basis. Here, take a look, then click on it to move on.
I know it sucks, but you should look at
Click
it.
on the budget when you're done reviewing it.
Okay, we advanced by hard work and raw talent.
Well, obviously, based on the quality of your previous films.
Ooh, I can cheat in this game. That's cool.
Hmm.
But I think I won't cheat for now.
You should go next door to pre-production to start writing your script. Click on the exit icon over there to go out to the lot.
Brought to you by Motorola.
Okay,
Did they make video pagers? They didn't, right?
Just move your mouse to the right or the left and have a look around.
I actually really like the tutorial elements of this part. I think it actually works pretty well. Oh my god, who's this bird? I click on it? I click on the bird?
Someone drew that bird on the ground to trick you into thinking you could pick it up.
Ugh, I want to click on bird. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
let's
collect
go to
all the
pre-production.
birds.
Okay, that lady's name is Melinda Williams, according to Uzi. Thank you. And she's been in a ton of stuff.
It all
Hey,
begins
Steve.
with the written word.
Yeah.
We owe our careers to the writers.
Yeah.
And my saying has always been, if it's not on the page, it's not on the stage. So we got you a couple of positively and really amazing, terrific writers, Ted and Terry, or Terry and Ted, who have their own ideas, so learn early to collaborate, knowing that in the end, it's you who must make the final decision about the story that you want to tell. So this is your first time up at bat. Keep it nice and simple. The story that's been greenlit is that of a prisoner wrongly accused of murder who's about to be executed unless his girlfriend can find who set him up. Unfortunately, this studio is only willing to let you tell one side of the story. So whose story do you want to tell, the prisoner's or the girlfriend's?
It's typical sexist Hollywood.
So, which one of these would be Gex and which one of these would be Bubsy?
You're already trying to fit it into the Gex-Bubsy dynamic.
Yes, I am. I think that someone was falsely accused of stealing gay rodeo tickets or doing a murder at the gay rodeo, and one of these people has to free them. Of course, they made one of them a girlfriend just to make it straight.
Right.
Because this is the 90s Hollywood and they won't make it gay.
Yeah.
But I think we should tell it from the girlfriend's perspective.
Starting to sense a pattern in your filmmaking, but that's okay.
Great choice. That's exactly the way we would have gone. My name's Ted.
My name's Terry. We co-wrote the animated film Aladdin.
And so in Hollywood, we're the perfect pair to write a prison picture.
We're really excited to be working with you. Hey, we're your biggest fans.
Biggest fans.
Now listen,
They really like my
do
work.
you want to give some creative input in this story, or should we write it alone?
Oh, no. I have to have input.
Okay, great. So it's just you and me.
And me.
Click on the outline so we can read through it.
Okay.
We're going to remake Aladdin with Gex and Bubsy.
After you read through
Instead
the
of
outline,
stealing
click on
bread,
the sequence you want to
Princess
use for the
Jasmine is
opening
going
of
to
the
steal
film.
Gex rodeo
And
tickets.
drag it over to us and we'll write it.
Gay rodeo tickets.
He'll type it.
To turn the pages of your outline and script, click on the bottom corners of the pages.
I see we have our Penn and Teller right at the beginning. About to be sent to the electric chair for murder. Can we make it so Penn and Teller are sent to the electric chair for murder?
So, as you can see, you can actually pick these up. And
Okay.
you can add them to the script like this. So,
Okay.
Do you see any other writers in this room?
I don't see any other writers.
Why don't you let us, why don't you let us write that thing?
okay.
Was he looking in his armpit for the other
Okay,
writer?
so I have to give the thing that I want to the boys here. So, boys, take this.
Cooperative typing. Me and Alex do this all the time.
We do. Alright. Okay, so we got this news report of Jules. I don't really care. Can I edit this?
All right, the scene is finished.
Why don't you take this masterpiece, lay it in the script book?
We're on a roll now.
I don't think they're letting you edit it.
God damn it.
Nope, masterpiece. Not gonna change it.
Yeah, that was my issue when I initially played this game, was that there's not a lot of, movie making I
Now
can
that you've
do.
got the hang of it, go back to the outline and select the next sequence you want us to write.
Keep it up until we finish the script.
Oh god, okay. Let's see. This is gonna be a really bad movie. Let's see,
Can you make it so you cut out half the scenes so none of it
yeah,
makes
I'm gonna
sense?
make it make no sense.
Just really go nuts on this movie. Just take some scissors to it.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Eisner needs it.
Time's money. Brilliant.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Yeah! We got... Oh, it's the cat... Oh, by the way, I think you do have to appease people, too, like in Molyneux's movies, so the set'll work well.
God, time to appease Aniston.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna give... Aniston's gonna have a real juicy role. Ooh, sucks.
This is a real short movie. Yeah, once upon a time, Bubsy was arrested and Gex needed to find... Gex, I found who set you
That
up!
was
The
your
end.
first day of pre-production. You made it.
I read the stage directions, but
On
it's
top of
okay.
the world, I'll bet. Keep it up.
Alright! We've got stuff written. We got a budget. What are our costs? Ugh, it's too much on script writing. Oh, nice! I actually am saving money by helping them write the script. So.
Oh. Can't you just pocket all the money and have it done in like a day?
Listen, I would love to Sandler it or whatever, but...
That's what they call it.
Mm-hmm. Script is bad. Okay, I think we're good.
I agree. We
Now
should
that you've got
recreate
the
the
hang of
Windows
it, go
95
back to the
promo
outline
video.
and select the next sequence you want us to write.
No, I think
Gex.
we're
Keep it up
good.
until we finish the script.
No. We're good, we're good. See? You're at the prison, and... everyone's dead. I think
Yep,
that's
looks good to me.
beautiful.
I read some of it.
What?
Huh.
Alright, can I go?
Congratulations on your script. Now you'll need to give your film a working title. Don't worry, you can change your title at any time back in operations.
Project Gay Rodeo. Perfect. They'll never suspect a thing.
FYI, by now, all the major papers and all the online services have read your script, so you'd better do something original with it. By the way, your script is now available in all locations and can be printed out in studio operations.
It's out there. Everyone can read this now.
Alright, ma'am, what should I do now?
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. They sent me on a run, but don't worry, I'm still there for you. If you need me, just click on my pager and then drag it over to the place where you have the question about. Now this is a special pager. I've programmed it to give you the information you're looking for. If you get lost or you just want to know how to do something faster, click on the PA pager button. It'll show you everything you need to know about the room you're in. Well, that's another call, gotta go.
She busy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah, someone...
Oh my god, I can actually print it to a printer.
Sweet. Someone already leaked this to Usenet.
God damn it. Hollywood. Of course.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go around the set and see if there's any people I can start, you know.
Can you do the work for me?
Can you start making this movie?
Hey, Quentin, if you do the movie for me, you can put in a lot of women's feet in it.
Oh, Danny.
You know that's how you'd get him on board. Oh, fancy.
Okay, your screenplay is done, and it's been approved by the studio.
Why? It sucks!
Are you acting in this, Steven?
Production is tough. You'll have to consider every decision you make. And because this is your first time, this studio is going
Does look
to
a little bit like Eric
constantly
Wareheim from a
put
distance.
your face on the budget and schedule. Don't worry, that happens to me too. If you plan your shots and you stick to your script, I'm sure you're going to do great. I never start production without first hiring a brilliant director of photography.
Oh, now I need a director of photography for my movie.
Yep,
Great.
gotta have that
Hi.
DP.
My name is Dean Cundy. Some of the films I've shot include Jurassic Park, Casper, Back to the Future, and Roger Rabbit. One of the most challenging sequences
fake
I've
George
ever had to
Lucas?
do was the raptor scene in the kitchen for Jurassic Park.
Why are you working
The
on my
excitement of the
movie?
storytelling had to be told by the images, which was greatly complicated by the fact that the images came at different times and from different places.
The script
Sometimes
sucks.
the actors
Go!
were in empty rooms. Sometimes the actors worked with large mechanical dinosaurs, and sometimes the dinosaurs came from the computer. And all of this had to be tied together by the lighting and the camera angles. So you can see that
This is a waste of everyone's time and money. This, I'm sorry.
Vision of the story into images is my job. So I've read your script, very visual. I've broken it down by moods, made choices about which lights to use, which lenses, and even what film stock is appropriate. So why don't you open the script?
Are you
and
really
click on
trying to
the
make this
first scene that
stinker
you'd like to
work?
shoot.
He did all the work for us. We should be grateful.
Yeah, and another thing, this has a lot of real, honest to God, like, fucking Hollywood people who work on this. It's really interesting. Like, that's really that guy.
This game had a budget.
Great place to start. The green viewfinder shows you where our master shot is set up. Master shot is a wide shot that shows all the action of a scene. As a novice, you'll be shooting all master shots. Click on the green viewfinder to load your shot, then the green camera button down there to roll camera.
Yeah, weird that they didn't advertise his role in Satan's Cheerleaders.
And one thing I really like about Steven Spielberg's director's chair, that the same thing I like about Hollywood, is that a lot of the skills and what you're learning from this compared to like the other Cartoon Maker games are actual, like, you know, this is, you know, here's some info about how they shoot movies. Like, this is some kind of more complicated info than you would get from a lot of this stuff, which I really like.
Yeah, actor improvisation? Wow. How about you have the whole movie be improvised?
I wish, but you have to keep making movies to unlock more things, so.
Let's make it so every actor is Bill Murray.
Okay. Alright, let's put our master shot here. Did I make money?
Cha-ching.
Cha-cha-ching. And, let's go.
This will be picture. Quiet, please. Rolling.
Speeding.
Action.
Wow, it's exciting.
Ravenswood Prison. Behind these cold stone walls, Jack Cavello eats his last meal, hears his last rites, and at 12 noon will walk that long last mile to the electric chair. The world was shocked when it learned of the brutal slaying of heiress Victoria Hemmerdinger. The killer's
Hemmerdinger?
theft of her famed jewelry collection,
Should have paid attention to the script.
spectacular diamond tiara del Fuego.
This is a kid's movie?
Trusted chauffeur Jack
We're
Cavello
sunk.
was arrested and convicted, but the jewels were never recovered. Instrumental in Cavello's capture were Sigmund Payne and Leroy Terror, magicians, escape
Leroy
artists,
Terror, I love
and
that
personal
guy.
psychics to Mrs. Hemmerdinger. It was they who led police to the murder weapon, a pearl-handled saber found in the trunk of Cavello's car.
After you watch a shot, click on the red reel button down there to print it. That means you'll be able to take it to the editing room. If you don't print the shot, then you won't have it when you get there. If you'd like to see the shot again, click on the picture of the camera again. Once you've printed a shot, the viewfinder will become gray.
Can we just cut this whole scene?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
But let's Let's print it at least so we can have some money.
Fine. I want this movie to be 5 minutes long.
Listen, I will make it 5 minutes long if I can.
Or use the scroll bar to find the scene you want.
Okay. Can I show any other scenes? No.
Yeah, show me the other scenes.
Alright, let's shoot. Yeah, it's the final shot of the movie, I think.
Wow, you got executed.
Yeah.
What a great ending.
Yeah, I purposely chose...
The hairdresser for your movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take about 40 minutes to get Laura ready for the movie.
Okay. So yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, I'll wait. Or I can just not shoot the shot now. So I'm not going to shoot the shot now. I'm going to shoot a different shot, and she can just chill. Oh, goddamn it, I forgot.
I'm Yvonne. The hairdresser for your movie?
Yeah, she's in the
It's
shot,
gonna take
too, so
about
I gotta
40
wait.
minutes to
Okay,
get
that's
Laura
fine.
Ready for the movie.
I'll wait. Jennifer Aniston, you know.
When do we get into the gay rodeo?
Listen, if I was doing this would be a gay...
What did you do?
Laura's ready for makeup now.
I guess they're like, I'm wasting money.
I'm Antonio. I'm your lighting director.
Hi.
And this room here is going to take a while to light. It has to be very dramatic, very theatrical, lots of color, about...
You all saw that pig explode, right?
Yeah. I won't shoot the shot now. I'm gonna go outside. That's fine. This outside shot's gonna be too hard to shoot.
Yeah, shoot it.
No!
Hi, I'm Allison, your costume designer. I shot so late last night. All the costume houses were closed. I didn't have the pre-sizes when I left here last night. It's gonna be an hour. Sorry.
I'll wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Okay, we're ready in wardrobe. We can go now.
I love Allison because she seems dead.
Hi, I'm Yvonne. I'm your hairdresser for the
No!
movie. It's going to take about 20 minutes to get Ma ready.
All I ever do is wait. You should wait for me, not the other way around. You're telling me.
Stiff delays is... I mean, like, I've got to wait 20 minutes for this hairdresser, and they're like, oh.
Phrasing, please. Variety, you want to work on your phrasing?
Okay, Ma's ready to go into makeup now.
The first day of shooting is over. You can relax now, but not for long.
But I wanted to shoot.
We didn't shoot anything.
Here, you better take a look at the schedule and
We are facing stiff, heart-throbbing delays. Okay, we're fine.
Everyone's coming in with their own problems, like, oh, I gotta wait an hour so I can get corpse hair or whatever.
Alright, let's go. We're shooting this.
Good. Finally.
Right on the set. And rolling.
Sound speed.
Action.
Yep, he's dead.
What do you mean?
Still smoking.
Alright, print!
Cha-ching. We are gonna make some money with this movie.
This terrible fucking movie. What now?
You guys, the power went off again. I can't do makeup in the dark. Somebody has to get over here and fix this or it's gonna hold everything up.
It's that damn electric chair.
Let me advise you to tell your makeup lady not to plug all her toys in the same plugs, because that'll burn up the connectors. We'll have to fix it at the generator.
If you...
Mark Mothersbaugh did music in this? God damn, this is a star-studded affair.
Okay, the generator's back up now. We can go ahead.
Okay, lights are finally back on. It's gonna take me about 20 minutes to catch up and your actors will be ready.
Movies are nothing but a series of delays. That's what I've learned from this.
Okay, but we've been doing, how long have we been doing shows, and how much of it is a bigger pain in the ass than anyone realizes?
Yeah.
That's what I like about this. They teach you that
that's
movie
fair.
making is a pain in the butt, and I really appreciate... No!
I'm Antonio. I'm your lighting director, and this room here is going to take a while to light. It has to be very
You had all of yesterday to light this room! All of yesterday!
You were just sitting with your thumb up your ass, waiting for me to tell you what to do. Why can't you do things on your own?
Lady.
Ugh, I hate being the director.
Okay, we're done now. We're ready to go.
Okay, can we go now?
Yeah, you don't want to know how much time we spend in makeup before each show.
Alright, let's go.
We had to save power.
Very quiet, please. Rolling.
Ugh. Everyone is a pain in the ass on this set.
God. Oh, pick up. Answer.
This movie sucks, I'm sorry.
This is the worst.
Yes, hello, listen, please. I need the governor.
Should have never given you a budget.
Yeah, these plays are getting harder by the minute.
Who are you?
Oh god, it's Penn! Sorry.
You can tell?
What's your game?
His voice.
I was afraid it was old maid. But ever since I've laid eyes on you, I've been more in the mood for hearts.
You know, besides being a master illusionist, I'm also a genuine psychic.
So, do you have a crystal ball?
Ooh, it's kind of a personal question.
Well, what do you predict for my future?
Oh, I can't predict your future, my dear. Because you don't have.
So I guess Jennifer Aniston dies.
I didn't know we were filming Penn and Teller's murder movie.
Yeah, I like Penn and Teller's murder movie. I want more of that.
Well, it was a pleasure working with you. Now, my job is done, so head over to the editing room and put this thing together.
All right.
May God have mercy on your
When
soul.
it's time to shoot your next film.
All right, Project Gay Rodeo has moved on.
Wow, that was easy.
All right, let's go. And,
Are we actually going to finish this movie?
I think so. I think we may actually have time.
All right, put it out.
All right. Yeah, buddy.
There's an old Hollywood saying.
Big!
That all great movies are made in the editing room.
That's true.
You're going to take the footage that you've shot, and you're going to assemble it. Editing is about making choices without all the pressure of physical production.
Wait, I'm editing and not an
You
editor?
and your film editor are
Okay,
looking
good.
for the most original way to tell your story. This is a time for making decisions like faster or slower, funnier or scarier, longer or shorter, and this is the place where the director has the most control, and for me personally, where I have the most fun.
Okay.
We should make it funnier and scarier.
Hi, I'm Michael Kahn, and a few of the films I've edited are Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jurassic Park, and Schindler's List. Editing is always fun, and each new film presents a new challenge.
Again, why are you working
While
with
editing
me?
Schindler's List, I cracked
My
out
name is
forward.
Ratman,
We were also
and it's
finishing
called
Jurassic
Project
Park.
Gay Rodeo.
We used the satellite
Just wanted to work with a young up-and-comer with some good ideas.
California.
All right, see you, Arnold.
So
Thanks for
Steven
showing
could
up.
view and approve the dinosaur footage. But even with all this technical wizardry, we never lost sight of the importance of telling the story. This is the editing room, where you'll be creating your own story. The first step of editing any movie is to view all of your footage. Your PA will show you around the flatbed.
The editing process can be fairly complicated, so I'm going to take you through it step by step.
Oh my
But
god.
before I show you how to start editing, I should probably take you on a quick tour of the editing bay.
Can we
By
just
the way,
automate this?
I'm in control now. Your mouse isn't broken. You'll be working with two
Oh,
decks.
oh,
One of
yeah,
the
I
decks
can't do
one
shit.
is your selection deck. That's where we'll be loading up each of the shots.
What good
that
is a
we
mouse
used
if you
during
can't
production, so
click?
You can clip out the parts of the shot you want to use in your film. On the right is your assembly deck.
Okay.
That's where we'll put together the edited shots to make your movie.
Yeah, make my video,
Both
Steven
of these decks are
Spielberg.
controlled by the single control panel in the middle of
I
your
wish,
screen.
like, I'm
You can
as
tell
cool
which
to work
deck
with
is
Michael
being
Kahn.
controlled
I'd
by
like
the
to work
panel
with,
because
like,
the light on top of that deck's monitor will
I don't
light up.
know.
I'm going to go ahead and load
Wish
one
you
of
could
the
edit
shots
together
into
a
the
YouTube
selection
poop.
deck so I can show you how the control panel works and how to make a simple edit.
Oh, I know how to edit.
First thing you need to do is click on the script and then click on the scene that you want to start with.
Okay. The Ratman scene, got it.
Use the still frames at the top of your screen to select which shot from production you'd like to start editing. The master shot is always automatically loaded into the selection deck to the left. If it isn't the shot that you want to start with, you can load another shot by clicking on one of the other still shots at the top.
Can
of
I
the
like
screen,
intercut
or by
between
selecting
Penn
a
and
different
Teller
scene from
and
your script.
everything? Like,
I think you should.
Now that we
If
have
they'll
a
let
shot
me.
loaded, you'll need to
Just
find
leave
where
in
to
every
begin the
5th
story.
second of
To
film.
do this,
Okay.
you need to use the buttons on the control panel.
all right.
The first button to start
So,
with
man,
is the
Premiere
play
used to look a little
button. This will
different.
play the shot on the selection deck until we tell it to stop by hitting the play button a second time.
But it still crashes all the time.
Oh my god, I feel bad, but I'm like, okay, I know how to edit, it's okay. I know the children playing don't know how to edit,
Find
but...
the place where we want to be. If we're very close to the start of our edit, we can use the step forward button to go ahead 1 frame at a time. The 3 rewind buttons on the left side of the control panel work just like the forward buttons, except they play your shot backwards.
Okay, I know. I'm...
Just have someone else put together the movie. I don't want to do this.
Alright, so this is going to go on for a while, so while we're doing this, what do you think of Spielberg's director's chair so far, Danny?
It's interesting. It has production value. FMV from people who actually work in the industry.
Now that I've marked my in point,
The actual process looks a little tedious, though. Or at least they make it sound like it.
It's more detail-oriented than the others, and it's much more, I don't want to say realistic, but, I mean, it's a little more realistic.
That could have been Spielberg's input, just being like, yep, we got to show everyone just how tedious and bullshit making a movie is.
And yeah, there's like endpoints, and the fact that you're doing it manually is so interesting because, you know, that's not done as much anymore. Most of it's done digitally. It's not done on physical film as much, and so it's kind of like a trip back to the past here.
Yeah, what do you think of the chair? Is it a comfortable chair?
Now that I've marked my in and out points on the selection deck, the cut is made and the cursor becomes a piece of
more
film.
comfortable. I don't like that it says Spielberg on the back. My name is Ratman.
Deck to make it a part of my edited movie. Or if I don't like
Can't
it,
spell
I can throw it
Spielberg
away
without
in the trash
Ratman.
can to the right.
Okay, we're almost done. Thank you everyone who stuck with us while we're walked through the tedious, incredibly boring process of making a film.
I don't want to make movies anymore.
You're done with making movies?
I don't even want to stream anymore.
I can... Yeah, this is what we in the industry call box office poison.
Yeah.
So I'd like to quit, but I literally don't have control of anything. She just has to.
Oh yeah,
talk.
she took away control of your mouse.
The assembly deck has another added feature.
You know what I should have done? I should have gone through this tutorial before the stream. So apologies everybody.
Well, still, you made it to disc 2. I'm proud of you.
And thank you real quick to Caleb C for the 9-month reset. Caleb C says, hold on, I don't have control of my mouse here. Caleb C says, late to see y'all streaming today, but I'm glad we have this as a regular feature. Yep, every Monday I'm going to be doing multimedia games.
Yep, up until I take control away from Alex.
Then you'll just be flying through the
I don't know, his first few movies seem promising, but this latest movie about the travails of a director, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just click on the PA pager button and then the replay tutorial button on the help
Got
screen.
it.
Okay, I'll clean up this mess I made so you can get to work putting together your movie. Good luck, and don't forget that you're still working under a budget and a schedule.
Alright, it's done. No edits needed.
Alright. Okay.
Ship it to theaters.
You know what? I agree. Would anybody be okay if I stopped now before we edited? Or...
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
I kind of want to go back to this, though, because I would like to do some really stupid editing.
Okay.
How about this? Next month, there are so many movie and cartoon makers. There are so many. So we're going to have another one of these, either next month or sometime soon. We will go back to this, and I think throughout Multimedia Monday, much like Danny was doing during Sega CD Monday, we will slowly play through Director's Cut. He didn't play the Director's Cut. His was Willie Beamish. This is my Willie Beamish. This is my Willie Beamish.
Alright, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to eventually seeing Penn and Teller's murder mystery.
Mm-hmm. Studio exit. Get me the fuck out.
Where Teller dresses up as a mummy for some reason? Did I imagine that? Was he a mummy?
He was a mummy.
That's what I thought.
Yes, I'm out of here.
Well, that's Steven Spielberg's director's chair. A game we're going to see more of. Hope to see your finished product soon, Alex. Really hope you can save this movie. We put a lot of money into it, and it's just a big old pile of crap.
Well, you know, I think Gay Rodeo has potential.
Yeah, I think so too. We can save this just as long as you believe in us.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this, what was it, 3rd episode of Multimedia Monday?
Uh-huh.
And I haven't even taken control of the show away from Alex yet, so that's a good sign. Great cartoons.
Thank you, thank you.
Alex is a master cartoon maker. Hopefully someday he'll learn the craft of movie making as well. But
soon enough.
It's a process. It's a process. Folks, you're going to want to tune in this Wednesday because our patrons told us they want to see unconventional driving games. So what we got is Road Trip for the PlayStation 2,
Ooh.
a localized Choro Q game that's about sentient cars who have a car society, and you need to do various things within this car society.
It's really good.
That's about all I know about it. Also, we're going to see some other bizarre PS2 racing games in addition to that. I'm going to look forward to crafting this lineup because I got some real crap to show you. Alex, why don't you wrap us up? I'll look for a host.
Thank you all very much to everyone who's been supporting us. We really do appreciate it. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, that's at patreon.com/retropals. As Danny mentioned, you pitch in $5 a month, you get access to our Wednesday bowls. This week, y'all are making us play the Choro Q game, which I'm very excited about. It's an amazing game. We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is part 2 of our Look at Face. It's got a lot of the Fushigi no Yume no Alice in that one, some other stuff. It's got some time cruise for all you time cruisers.
I'm a cruiser.
I love, listen, we're gonna do some time cruising at the gay rodeo, baby.
Excellent.
Listen.
I did like that completely unintentional crack about there being stiff delays at the gay
I like
rodeo.
that too, yeah.
So
Just
good.
like, this budget is hard and these delays are stiff.
Unbelievable. Thanks to Steven Spielberg. Thanks to Jennifer Aniston. And thank you for sticking around with all the celebs and watching us make movie magic.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we'll be back on Wednesday. Hope to see you then. We're going to leave you with Aquas, who is playing one of my personal favorite Sega Genesis games. He's playing Target Earth, also known as Assault Suits Lenos. This game is fucking impossible. I've never beaten it without cheating, and from the looks of it, he doesn't have the invincibility code on, so he's going to be in for a time.
Mm-hmm.
Go wish him luck, have a good rest of your day, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.